How's it going, Kittanning? Just hopping on here real quick on a Sunday night live stream. It's been a couple weeks, and so I wanted to at least jump on and say hi. Happy New Year to those of you that I haven't seen in a while. We just got a new video up here a couple days ago that's doing very well on the one I promised for like over a month now. But it's finally out. I have a couple more videos on the way, and a lot of exciting things happening here coming up on the new year. Also, those of you that have been here like from the very beginning of the channel, we started the Daniel fast tonight as well. So we have that going on, and so it's like this is the very first night of it. We do that for 3 weeks every year. If you go back and search like the oldest videos on this channel, it's like my original. I filmed them on a LG G3 phone with no microphone, no equipment whatsoever, just me and my kids making food and trying to encourage people just as they started their year in 2017, it would have been. So, yeah, it feels like about a lifetime ago. It's like 400 some videos ago, probably 500 if you include the live streams. And it's just pretty cool to kind of think about that kind of stuff and thinking about the year ahead and the crazy year that it's been. I'm just very excited for what 2021 is going to hold for us as a city. So I'm curious too. I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I've been going through and kind of analyzing my own life, trying to see where everything is, um, and really just trying to refocus myself. I've been fairly distracted over the past month or so, and it's not. I guess I'm not distracted. I'm not prioritizing well. And so I'm really trying to sit down and analyze over the next few weeks during the Daniel fast. Just spend a lot of time with God, spend a lot of time in Bible, spend a lot of time in prayer, and just trying to really hone in on what it is, the order of things that I should be, the order that I should be doing things in. There are like a million projects that are on hold. We have two property transfers that we're waiting on before like some big projects can begin. Obviously, like fundraising has been difficult because you're always trying to like do this mental gymnastics with, is it okay to call someone or have a meeting with someone? Are they going to be okay with it because of COVID? Like, I'm good to meet with them. Do I think they'll be okay? And so you like get into all of these situations in your head, like um, I guess second guessing and really just delaying doing the next step in different projects. And so I'm just really trying to seek some wisdom from God, and we're going through that as a church as well. I think we have some really good things coming for Living Water Church, and I'm trying to really be a good leader there. I don't want to be someone that is just like shoot from the hip. I don't want to go down that road. I've done that many times in the past, and it kind of like that's how I live my life. But things are getting complex enough that I really have to redouble my efforts on team building, like we did in 2020, and coalition building across the city on a lot of these different projects. These things that we're dealing with are far bigger than one person could handle, no matter who it is. And so, just trying to really get that right as we move forward. So, anyways, just kind of reviewing Kittanning 300 projects. We did that survey of the borough. We have almost a 25% change in 2 years in the residential properties of Kittanning. Like, it's completely absurd the amount of change that's actually happened, and it's really exciting when you think about it. These are goals that we've had for quite some time, or goals that I've had ever since we began Summer of Serve, and that was like 7 years ago. So, or it will be 7 years ago come this summer. And so, as we've gone through all of those different things and trying to um, properly track the progress, since we started tracking just 2 years ago, 25% change. And it's like, when we do these things right, we can actually go slower than we used to. We can use less effort than we used to, and we can actually have greater impact than we've ever had before. And so that's what gets me the most excited, is just trying to take a look and set up not just individual things, but um, trying to prioritize like systems, not just like one little thing here and there, or like just a list of tasks, but really to be strategic. And I just, I wholeheartedly believe, you guys know me, I'm a Christian. That's kind of where everything starts for me, starts and ends for me, is like, can we get like God's vision for Kittanning, and can we just get on board with that? And I think that's just the best way to operate your life. So that's what my next few weeks are going to be all about. And there'll be some videos to that effect as well. But I really want to get back into kind of daily life vlogs. I've been very kind of absent on that kind of stuff. And that's where like my creativity is sparked. And so if I can get back into doing that, I want to do that. But like I said, all these projects have been like really kind of overwhelming me, and then that kind of squelches my creativity, which squelches my productivity. And so I don't know, it's like reset, have to reset. So I do have some comments on here. There's a few people. I didn't know if anyone was going to show up, so we do have some people here though. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them on the screen, and we'll see what we got. My camera's being kind of wonky here, so bear with me. I was fighting with this whole program all evening here. My intention was to be on here shortly after 9, and you can see that didn't happen. So Chase Lundy's in the house. Good to have you. Hello, sir. Gene says, hello, Pastor Andy. God bless. Thank you, Gene. Good to see you, my friend. Chase says, priority number 1, stop stressing. That's totally true. I mean, that's always like, that's good advice. And it's weird because I'm not like stressed about it. It's not in that way. It's just like so many different tasks, and just like not sure where to start. I still have had joy through all of it. I'm still being productive. I just think that if I was being more obedient just to what God wanted me to do, then everything would go much smoother. I don't want to fight this thing the whole year. I want to just I want it to flow and have a good effect on the community. Swan's in the house. Good to have you. Chase says you have about 361 days to do the things you want or need to do. Totally true once again. Chase says if you have a due date for things, then go at them first. You are full of good advice tonight, friend. All those things are very true. And so a couple of things, like we had a Kittanning 300 coalition that was doing, good work and meeting together, and we were really getting some traction. And we stopped meeting in March just due to COVID, and we haven't started it back up. And I need to really get on that. That's one thing that's on my list. Because there's a lot of people out there, even you, if you're watching this video, like you have gifts and talents, you have abilities to bless the community, and it's maybe something that you want to just get on board with one of these projects, but haven't made that kind of participation available. So that's one thing we really need to get back into. So I would just be totally open to your ideas. We have a mural project that we're working on right now. I have this building project that I'm working on. We have hopefully some news coming on a community garden project coming up. So that's going to be really exciting. And then we have all of our other Kittanning 300 things too. So we're going to continue to push on blight remediation or property improvement throughout Kittanning Borough. Summer of Serve is definitely still going to be here in 2021, Lord willing. And then planning to do a push with the borough, hopefully to do additional codes enforcement in the downtown area. There are a lot of these vacant buildings that are downtown that still have not moved in any meaningful way over the past 5 years. And so that really has to change in 2021. If we're going to meet these goals by 2027 of filling up our downtown area, we have to start at least like one building a year needs to kind of fall. And 2020, that happened. The Cozy, or was it Cozy Cafe, was the one on the corner. That's now East BRA Coffee. That was a huge win in 2020. And it's like, it's just one, but one is better than zero. And with the fact that we didn't lose any businesses downtown that I'm aware of throughout this year is another testament to the resiliency of our local downtown economy. And it's not like it's a huge thing, but it is shifting slowly. And the fact that we didn't take any steps backwards this year is a pretty big deal, at least to me. Gene says, God had blessed us this week. Thank you, Andy. Yes, totally, 100%. Chase says, yeah, my gift is watching video 90% of the day. Being an adult does not seem as appealing as it used to. It's good stuff. Hey, at least you must be watching some motivational things. So when you are finally ready to, venture into adulthood, then you'll be ready to go. But I'm not going to be on here very long. In fact, I'm probably going to jump off here shortly. I'm extremely tired. I was up way too late last night prepping sermon and doing all that kind of stuff. So, but I did just want to jump on and let you know, planning to do the live stream on a more consistent basis here, now the new year has begun. I've kind of rested up over the course of the holiday season, and I'm excited just to game plan throughout the month of January, and then beginning in February. We're gonna hit it hard, and we're gonna have a clear direction. We're gonna know where we want to go, or at least that's my hope. And if we don't, then maybe we'll wait a little bit longer and continue to game plan. But there are good things coming. 2020 was a blessed year, especially when you consider all of the challenges, unique challenges that this year held. But 2021 is going to be even better. I keep saying that every year, and it's come true every single year. Every year that we've done this vlog, every year that we've continued to push forward, it's been better and better and better, and we're gaining more and more momentum. There's more and more groups pushing in the same direction across our great city, and I think we're right on track for where we need to be to meet our goals for 2027. One last comment here from Chase says, I think you should work on things you have now before you start new ones. Yeah, I agree with that. The fact is, we have all these projects are already started, so we're definitely going to be working on everything all at once. Unfortunately, there's no time just to do one thing at a time. But on the same token, if we can build teams for all of these things, then we'll be more successful. I did a study on goal setting many years ago. He said if you had 2 to 3 goals that you want to accomplish in a given year, then you will probably accomplish all of those. If you have I believe it was 4 to 6 goals, you might achieve 1 or 2 of them. And if you have like 7 or more goals, then you will probably achieve 0. And so I'm a big proponent of that. If I can take a couple of these goals, and if we can build a team around them, then they can go ahead and focus on 2 or 3 things. I can focus on 2 or 3 things. Another group can focus on 2 or 3 things, and we'll all be able to actually accomplish the task that we set out to do. Whereas if I just try to take on 12 things by myself, I'm going to fail. It's just a fact of life. So that's big on my list here, and I'm going to be praying in a targeted way that I'll be able to kind of find the right people, have the right plan, so that we can be extraordinarily successful in 2021. I know that we will be, and I know that you guys have been a huge part in spurring me on. I was kind of feeling frustrated earlier in the week because I was like, I haven't posted a video, and I don't feel creative, and I'm not sure what to do. And I literally had, I think over the course of 2 days, I had 4 people call my office completely out of the blue. I believe 2 of them were from Kittanning. One guy was from Ohio, and there was another guy, I don't even remember where he was from, somewhere in the Midwest. It was pretty far away. And they were all like, hey, I used to live in Kittanning, or the 2 people that lived here, they do live in Kittanning and love what you're doing, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, keep it up. And it's like, those phone calls were like, okay, I need to keep going. We have to keep doing this. This is good. So anyways, oh wow, Swan, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. I put all the money that we get on this channel, ad revenue, and super chat money. It all goes into a pool to buy equipment like this beautiful microphone here. Or I guess you can't see the microphone. I better let me take the comments off. Now you can see it. Look at that. Look at that microphone. So I do that, cameras, and then I pour it back into advertising as well. So I advertise on YouTube, I advertise on Facebook, and just to try to get, yeah, the videos that are really about Kittanning that are super important. I'll put $5 or $10 on those. I don't still have never made money in a month on YouTube, but the little bit that we get through super chats and through ad revenue, it does help to pay for that kind of stuff. This is more, it's not like a money making scheme for me. Like, I know I'm not going to get rich off YouTube, at least at the current level that I'm at right now. And it's too niche. What we do is too niche to be able to like get really big and get the views that you need to make enough money on YouTube. But I really look at this as a ministry. Ever since we started the vlog, it was just like, how can we use this to further the kingdom in Kittanning? How can we use it to further the goals that we had for Summer Serve and all that kind of stuff? So, but that's where we're at, guys. Chase says, "I will spread some news to people." Much appreciated, man. Especially the last video. If you can share that one with the people that you know, showing them, hey, Kittanning really is changing. I still get that pushback a lot where people tell me, Kittanning's never going to change, blah blah blah, and I'm like, look, it's already changing. That argument's over. It's just a matter of what degree is it going to change, and so trying to like get that through people's heads has been a long battle, but we are getting there, and it's we're making progress, and we're noticing that. I'm noticing that too in people's demeanor and attitude. Obviously, 2020 beat a lot of people down, but at the same token, I love kind of our rebellious spirit as a county, as we're rebelling against government orders and rebelling against kind of like this pronouncement of the death of our economy and all those kinds of things. People really buckled down, and I think did a lot of good things in the community over the course of the year. So great year last year, better year ahead, guys. Wait, there's another comment here. Let me pull it up. Above average homesteading. I love the name, by the way. Hey, Andrew, sorry it's been a while. Hope you have a great year. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hopefully your homesteading is going well. That was another big win for me in 2020, was like all the time at home. My garden is like so primed for next year. I'm just, it's going to be wonderful. I just already know it's going to be awesome. If we can get some good early in the year weather where I can get some crops in the ground quickly, it's going to be even greater. But all my fruit trees should begin to produce here over the next couple years, so that's going to be awesome. I have comfrey now lining my entire garden. I was going to make a video about that, but I didn't. And I have, I'm still picking stuff out of the garden. Like a week ago, I picked a whole bag of kale, and it was like under a foot of snow for a couple weeks, and it's still growing. It's incredible. So anyways, thanks for stopping by Above Average Homesteading. Appreciate you. Swan says, I love the history videos you have done, like that one on Typewriter Hill. Yes, I still have a whole like slew of history video ideas that I want to make. The next one that I was going to make was going to be about, oh geez, I can't remember what it's called now. That area where Typewriter Hill is, next to it was like a little town. It was like its own little village, and almost all the houses there are torn down at this point. Actually, I think every single one of them is torn down at this point. If not, there's just a couple. Might be a couple left. And so I was going to do a history video about that, about this this forgotten town that's no longer there. So, but yeah, hopefully history video is coming soon. Chase says, take a break from videos. You don't need one every day. Yeah, I haven't. I definitely haven't done one every day for a long time. I tried that life. I actually really enjoyed it, but that's a great way to burn yourself out. I'm not going to do that. But there will be videos. Hopefully 2 or 3 a week is what I'm going to shoot for in this coming year. Hopefully one kind of like daily vlog video, and then one Kittanning update video. And then there'll be stuff that happens here or there where I'll do more or less, but I don't stress about it anymore. I used to really feel bad if I didn't get a video out or something like that, but that's kind of out the window at this point. I just want to be faithful to documenting the process. That's really my focus. Is I want this whole channel to be like this 1,000 video movie at the end of 2027 that we can go back and look at it and say, okay, we watched the whole town transform step by step. And if another small town wants to change, then they can follow our example, and they can try to take over the title of greatest city in the world after we dominate it. All right, guys. God bless you. Appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for commenting. Thank you for the super chats. All of that stuff is absolutely amazing. I hope you guys have a blessed start to your year. I'll see you very soon. And yeah, if you have any ideas, questions, comments along the way, throw them on this video. I do check all the comments. I try to respond to all of them. I don't always do it in a timely manner, but I do read every single one of them. So be happy to read them, see your comments after the fact, and see your ideas. And let's partner together. Let's make this the best year ever, you guys. All right. Talk to you very, very soon.